Hello, good morning. Here we are going to start 12th standard poetry section. The first poem given to you is by Walt Whitman. So here it is Walter Whitman, born 1819 till 1892. Okay. So very finely, he is an American poet, essayist, as well as journalist. We all know very finely. Further, it is said that he was the most influential poet during that period, and basically he was also called as father of free verse. He grew up in Huntington, and economical condition was not so good. His major work is given to you was Leaves of Grass, was published in July 1855. His O Captain, My Captain, a poetry written on the death of Abraham Lincoln, which was widely popular during that period. So here we'll start the first section, that is Song of Open Road. So the introduction given to you is that Leaves of Grass is a beautiful blend of self-awareness, free will, and tenderness of heart. So here self-awareness means the poet Whitman want to say you yourself should be self-aware. How much you can do, what is your limitations, what is your target, okay? And second thing he says, have a free will. Whatever you do, don't hesitate or don't have any feeling that it will happen, it may not happen, but have a free will. Then the things will move very finely. Tenderness of the heart, and have sympathy, have tender feeling, don't be rude, okay, in the simple sense. Further he says poet says here it gives us poets realization that during along the journey of life one will face the taste of wisdom. So he says when you will start the journey of your life, during that period you will realize what is wisdom, and you will have to hold the thing that is called wisdom. You have to be wise, and these things you will learn only in the journey of your life, neither in any school nor in the college, okay. Further he says a road is something everyone uses, whether rich or poor, and it forces all level of people to associate with one another. So very finely he says that road is a symbolic thing given by Whitman, that it might be a rich person having Mercedes or a poor beggar, everyone uses it. So road signifies free, move freely, mobility. Signifies the simple meaning that be free. It is for all people. Okay, one can take road as a point to start over towards something new. So in other sense, poet says that you can take road as an example to have a new turning point in your life, to move ahead. Walt Whitman talks about the people and places. He argues against staying in one place for too long. He says don't stick to one place, move ahead. Although the hospitality may be true, there might be lots of generous friends to you, whatever, but don't stick to one place. So here we will start the first poem, Song of Open Road. Now the title of the meaning, Song of the Open Road, is a poet's journey, a long speech, dramatic monologue given by him, and in simple sense it is an example given to you that road signifies the journey which the poet starts. The first line given to you is a foot and light-hearted I take to the open road. So he has stepped out, his step light-heartedly, without any in and out or without any thinking, to the open road. The road itself is a way where he is going to select where he want. Further he says, second line, healthy, free, the world before me. How is the world? The world is healthy and free in front of him. Okay, the long brown path before me leading wherever I choose. How is the path? The path is dusty, muddy, brown path. So it signifies lots of things will be there, but he is ready, whatever are the consequences to face, because he is very strong. He is very confident that he is going to win in the life. Further he says in the next line, henceforth I do not ask good fortune, I myself is a good fortune. He says I doesn't require any good luck, I myself is having inbuilt the talent that I am lucky for the things which I want to achieve. Further, henceforth I whimper, no more postpone, no more need nothing. So no need to give any excuses, poet says, to postpone day, tomorrow, whatever. Do it now itself. Don't give hesitations that having an excuse for a particular thing. Okay. Further, next line, done with the indoor complaint, libraries and curious criticism. So when you start the things, whatever to achieve your target in your life, that time You will face lots of complaint by the in-laws, by the near dear people. The criticism may disturb you, distract you. Don't get distracted from the things. Have a hold on your target. Strong and content, I travel the open road. What the poet says, he is strong and he is having lots of consistency to travel on the open road, to travel on the path which he has selected. Further, he says, the earth that is sufficient, and the nature, the earth, the universe is sufficient. There is abundance in the nature to give you, and he is happy with that thing. In the last stanza, first line, I do not want the consolation any nearer. He says, I do not need any so-called destiny, faith or influential people to achieve my target. I am very happy on my own decision. I know they are very well where they are. So he says, better way, who requires it, let them have it, and where it is, let it remain there itself. I doesn't need. I know they suffice for those who belongs to them. And finally he says, who are in a thing that we want someone's reference or someone's so-called faith and all, let them have it, I don't require. And in the next line he says, he is given the line in the bracket, still here I carry my old delicious burden. Why it is given here in the bracket? Because here the relations which Whitman had, it might be sad, it might be happy, whatever, but they are the delicious burden for him. He uses the word delicious, which are very luxurious, which gave him happy, which gave him something in him. Further in the line he says, I carry the men and women, I carry them with me wherever I go. He says to the whole world, says to the people, I carry my delicious burden with me wherever I go. I swear it is impossible for me to get rid of them. And he further say, it is next to impossible for me to get rid from my burdens, because this is the only thing which I am having with me. And the last line poet says, I am filled with them and I will fill them in return. This delicious burden has given me a lot, and in return I will give my 100% to them. Whatever it might be, these are the only thing which will be with me. Okay, given by Walt Whitman. So here Walt Whitman has given us a very fine inspirational poem. It is a motivational poem which signifies us to start the life without any hesitation. The journey which we start, do not have any negative aspect, have a positive thinking, optimistic attitude, and the most important thing poet want to say is that no need to have any expectations from anyone. You will reach your target when you will have free will, when you will realize your own ability, what you can do, the things which you like, you have to go after it. That is called self-realization. Don't hold the things that having an attitude I may do or may not able to. Don't be with that. In simple moral if we take from this poem is that be happy, be optimistic, and have a mentally free. At the most you can try towards the thing. It may be good or it may be bad. It depends on you how much you are dedicated towards that thing. Okay. And lastly, and not it may not end, because it is an inspirational poem. It is a poem given in such a way that everyone, it will give a motivation, encourages the life to live till an extent without no expectation. So these things will make you happy forever and will help you to take your target complete. Okay, thank you.